Welcome to another video on my Arduino Yun, which is, as it says, an Arduino board with embedded Linux. And according to the Arduino website, the product is no longer available, retired as they say. And this board has an IoT device through the network. I disabled it. It is cumbersome to use it, but yeah, if you want to experiment it, well, it's no longer for sale. Maybe you can get another second-hand version of it. It runs Open WRT Linux. According to the website, it is Arduino version of Open WRT Linux. The graphical interface that it has, and I'm not going to show you, is called Lucy, L-U-C-I. And I used it until recently for setting the date, because for some reason it is standard time setting for 2015, and using a date command I set it to today's date. What can I use it for? Well, the Linux part I am using to use this USB stick for storage for data acquisition that I get from here. And one of the things that I'm using it for, the data acquisition, is to get the data from these parts and from the photo transistor in here and from other things into a graph. I'm trying to do that. Also, due to my software, I have to set these voltmeters into different positions, so I get in total 4 values, and I have to make a decision for that it's 1000, 1001, 1002 and 1003, but apart from that, let's just see how things go. Oh, by the way, due to the nature of the whole setup of the Yun, you cannot really add any software to it, so it's a very bare Linux system. I have tried to upgrade it, but it didn't work. So other than another usual Linux system, which I'm using as well, like you can find on my website, by the way, you can't do much more with this. So right now I am erasing the existing data, and then I'm giving in the console some data, and then you will see that this is going to run, this keeps running, and I am going to change the setting of this. And unfortunately I don't have another screwdriver which fits, so now it stops, and these buttons are meant to interrupt them, but let's just keep it like this. Alright, I always need some assistance to do that. let's please keep things running. Always nice. Alright, so now it is time to show some software and see how I get a graph going, because that I'm going to change. Necessary. So I have some data by manipulating these potmeters, and you see here the oscilloscope. So let's view the content of developable text. That is this, and do I see? Yeah, I see all values that I need. So now what I should do is copy the file into Octave, and now this is a bit cumbersome, a bit of a problem, because last time I did things like you can see here in the left lower command history. That is cumbersome to do. So what I need to do is to edit, to create a file in which I can do that. That may be a bit oh, see, this is the editor that I wanted to use. No. And this way, not this way, that way. Okay, let me try it like this. And that's a problem. Alright. So in this case, you are able to just run a program. I have to save the file to make things easier, and because this runs on the laptop but not on the Arduino Yun, that should be no problem. So I say okay, it's a .m, that's good. So Arduino Yun graph save is not a valid identifier. Okay, let's then use this one. Okay, that is accepted. Apparently it doesn't want to have those lines in between, and this is better if I do it like this, so not one line, and to be honest it's better readable. However, now I also see why things didn't work last time, because I'm doing two plots, and when you plot one file after another, the other one goes. So I have to put a hold in here. That may very well explain last time's problem of having only one line, and then this is the perfect way to find out why. So this is one, and here again a hold to keep it in memory. It makes it a lot longer, yes, but this time, and I hope it will execute. Okay, so yeah, save, and now execute. Oh, by the way, this is the former one. And what's this? That is not what I anticipated. Not at all. This is a clear oops. Yeah. Oh, and that's exit Octave. Okay. Too bad. Just try again. Oh, and I have to copy this stuff onto the laptop first, the new this data, because this is only on the Arduino yet. Alright, so now how to do things. Well, I'm not quite sure, because this has been going on for a while. So in this file there are now a lot of zeros. But what I can do is get rid of all the zeros. So let's see, can I produce just another file? Yes, I probably can, most likely can, but I will have to remove this first. Okay, then data, quite a bit of it. Then again, what you've already seen, all data. And yeah, this should move nicely. And this should be just go on. Now it is doing nice. I can also give some more content by pressing. Not quite sure if this makes sense. Oh yeah, right. Still something that I have to do. And I do have one other with equal length of wiring, so that doesn't make much sense to use that. Oops. So let me just put it there. It's not of any importance. Does this work by now? No. Okay, I still. And I replaced it last time, or I added this one last time. So does this work? But it is of influence of this one somehow. Strange. Anyway, that's data. So and that's a lot of data now. Yes. Now I am going here and copy it. like this. Secure copy. I'm root on here. This is my user name. Add IP address of the Yun and then the file name. And then of course I should get go in, it copies. Alright, that's it. Then now in Octave, because that is what it is about at this moment. And well, it did crash. I don't know why. Alright, so now maybe I can just run it instead of going to the command window. We'll just see. Oh, save files run. Alright. Ah, that's a somewhat different thing than oh boy. That is not what I like. And I can't select anything, so that's end of story as well. Can I select here? Yeah. I try to close the figure, although this has been a better experiment than the other one. Starting at here, but when I cannot zoom in here, I don't know which one is which. And I have no clue why it starts doing this. Although there's something else I notice. Here I have put brackets and here I don't. So that I have to change. I definitely have to change. The difference is that without semicolon you get to see the results immediately. With semicolon, the results are there, but are only in memory, not displayed on screen. So let me improve that one. Alright, another attempt. This I don't care about right now because I copied the data that I needed. This is going nicely. They are both running, as you can see. And this was the last setting with, well, pressing the buttons and turning the pot meters. And this LED is no longer burning, but okay, so far so good. So the latest thing is motor with chain is running, motor with propeller is running. These buttons do the job, and then there is something like this, and I am and here as well. Which one is which? Well, now I take it that this one is no, that this one is the one with the problematic button. Anyway, back to Octave. Now I've put everywhere a semicolon. I hope this is an improvement. Save again. Run, save and yeah, save file and run. Alright. Can I do things now? And this indeed seems to be a major improvement. Starts at 1. Oh, let me find the grid. I do have a grid now, it's very faint but it's there. I want to see how many figures there are. Right, it is very clearly 1003. Very clearly. No doubt about it. But my point is, where's the rest? Because this is only red. Oh wait, I have blue, green, red, etc. I am making a mistake. I have several reds, and that should not be. Wait a minute. Alright, I make a mistake of course now. I have to change this, because although I do this, here I get an answer, and that answer is going to be filled in right here, and this will be different each time. So this was only valid for one particular attempt, and I need to add variables, so I do not have to use that each time. So let me now put copy this one right here. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. And if I go then here, I get blue, green, red, purple, blue, green, red, yellow, and yellow again. So and purple doesn't exist. That should be yellow. Does 153 exist? Because how do I fill in? And that's the good point. Why do I have all these files? I should not have these files. I need only 4. So these are going. I need only 4. And then let's say I have A and AX, where it is 1000. So I say A1 or AX1, let's keep it that way. AX1 is this. AX2 this one. AX3 will be this one. AX4 will be this one. Then although these are the first ones, and yeah, this doesn't make any sense, of course, because I get a whole lot of numbers and I have to select one. So how to select the first? I have to find one. So that's another thing. Yeah. Find one, select one, fill in one. That should be better. But how to do that? That's a good question. Yeah. Right, final attempt for now. And I was on the right track with assigning all these AX variables to these commands. However, I have to pick for the first element in the first row 1, 1. And so for each of these values, each of these commands outputs, I have to pick this. Will this work? I will find out now. There's a figure. And I will have to zoom in big time. So red is AX3 of 1002, but then what happens? Will I see complete graph? Because currently I don't see a complete graph. Let's do it again. I am not seeing a new figure. Where's my figure? Where is my graph? Okay, again. Okay, command window. Oh, okay. A syntax error somewhere. Right. Yeah, get it. I have introduced a syntax error here. So if I remove this. Alright, let's try again. Well, it does work, but not the way I like it. So this and one thing from here, and then using this in total with this works, but like this it doesn't. Okay, I'm at the end of my video, so to be continued, this one, most definitely. Right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Getting to grips with Octave. I forgot if I mentioned, but I made a very simple reroute of cables. Power and ground are now going here. Much safer with relocating the whole thing. Well, everything else has stayed the same. So for now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. Very much appreciated. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Also appreciated is a donation to keep the blog going. You can also become a patron and have your name mentioned as such, and your name will be mentioned on my website, but depending on your pledge, also with my videos. And all information, including the URL of my website, under this video. Once again, thank you for watching. To be continued. Bye bye.